In the coastal city of Albany, Western Australia, hidden among granite outcrops and native bushland, sits a skate park, unlike any other in the world. For 50 years, skateboarders have carved its winding concrete path. It's Australia's oldest skate park, the second oldest skate park in the world, and unlike many sporting landmarks, this wasn't built by corporations, by governments. It was built by the community, by local kids, by parents, by volunteers who believed skateboarders deserved a place to call their own. This is the story of Albany Snake Run.
Albany, Western Australia, had a track built specially for skateboarders. What's more, the kids did it themselves, with a little help from their friends and a sympathetic local authority. They've just opened an $18,000 skateboard track built to precise specifications on the side of Mount Clarence, just below the famous Desert Corps Memorial. And this is opening day.
Albany Skateboard track, the first of its kind in the world, officially open.
The mid-1970s marked the beginning of Australia's first major skateboarding boom. Across the country, children and teenagers were discovering the freedom on four wheels.
If you've been thinking that all these skateboards around the streets are a passing craze, you may have to think again. Like it or not, skateboards are a fact of life in Australia, and somehow or other, kids are going to find the right kind of hard surface and the right kind of sweeping slope to ride them on.
But there was a problem. Roads were rough, footpaths were crowded, and skateboarding had no real home. For Albany teenager Graham and his friends, the solution was obvious. Build a skate park with support from the community leaders, including Graham's father, Jim, and Albury Mayor Harold Smith. A grassroots movement had begun, and the fundraisers, they were mostly children.
The kids from the Albany Senior High inspired the whole project and managed to get the Lions Club and then the Civic Fathers to come in on it. They got money and practical help from the Lions and $10,000 and a long sloping block of land from the Albany Town Council.
To raise money for the local park, local kids knocked on doors across Albany. They sold raffle tickets. They sold fairy floss. They sold drinks at community events. One prize was a brand new colour television, a major attraction in the 1970s of Australia. On one occasion, the group earned money by helping inflate one of 1,000 helium balloons for the opening of the Brig Amity attraction. Every dollar mattered. Eventually, the community raised around $3,000, enough to transform an abandoned gravel quarry in Mount Clarence into something extraordinary. What emerged wasn't a traditional skate park. It wasn't based on ramps, or bowls, or half pipes.
The concept of the track was based on weights, from surfing, and the people who were behind it were surf riders.
Instead, it reflected Albany's coastal identity. Many of the young skaters were surfers, so they designed something that felt like riding a wave. Built around natural granite boulders and the contours of the quarry, the Snake Run became a flowing ribbon of concrete. Fast, steep, organic. A place where momentum mattered more than tricks. A place where skateboarding and surfing became one.
January 76, maybe close to Australia Day, the track was finished, the last pouring of the shape of the concrete.
In February 1976, the Albany Snake Run officially opened. The response was immediate. Thousands of people turned up, and almost overnight, the park became the social heart of the youth culture in Albany. Students visited before school, during their lunch breaks, after class, and every weekend. For many locals, the Snake Run wasn't just a skate park. It was a lifestyle. As the years passed, the skill level grew. What began as a simple trying to stay upright evolved into something more. Skaters pushed the boundaries, developed new tricks, and inspired each other. In 1979, only 3 years after its opening, the Snake Run hosted Australia's first National Skateboarding Championships. Its influence stretched far beyond Albany, far beyond Western Australia, and eventually beyond Australia itself. The park's flowing design inspired skatepark concepts overseas.
Was it true, we asked him, that this new Albany track is the best he'd ever used?
Best area I've ever skateboarded in, and it's unique in the fact that it's been designed exclusively for the use of skateboarding. It's fantastic that the community around here sees their responsibility in providing safety for the youth.
There wouldn't be any other specially built for skateboards, do you mean?
There was one in Ventura, but it was a small project, and it had flat walls, and very soon the kids lost interest in it because it was no challenge at all.
Yep.
But for a long time, this is going to provide a lot of challenge to a lot of people. I've been skating 16 years, and I haven't got it down yet.
Particularly in the United States. Yet while skate parks shifted towards bowls, ramps, vert skating, during the 1980s, Albany remained something different. A surviving example of skateboarding's early philosophy.
Yeah, that's me at 15 years of age. As you can see, safety gear was a big factor in those days. Helmets, boots, so no shoes. Yeah, riding bare feet. Loving every minute of it.
So, and that was the start of seeing what we could do on this track just to hit the vertical.
The big thing that we used to all try and get was who could get up to that side wall the highest, completely vertical, and and that's where you were heading. You just wanted to be there,
We would try and get all our wheels above the wall, and that would stop the board from getting hung up on the cement wall.
Flow, speed, and freedom. Today, the Albany Snake Run is recognised as Australia's oldest skate park. More remarkably, it's considered the second oldest skate park on the earth. Its heritage listed status acknowledges that not only its architectural significance, but it's also a place in sporting cultural history. Unlike many early skate parks that disappeared through redevelopment or neglect, Albany Snake Run survived. And after 50 years, it remains active. Still skated, still loved, still doing exactly what it was built to do. 50 years ago, a group of Albany kids sold raffle tickets and fairy floss to build a dream. They couldn't have known that their project would become of global significance, a piece of skateboarding history, or that generations of skaters continue skateboarding the same lines decades later. The Albany Snake Run is more than concrete. It's proof of what a community can create when passion meets determination. And as skateboarders continue carving through its windy curves, the story of Australia's oldest skate park is still being written. For the kids who built it, for the generation who rode it, and for the future skaters yet to arrive, the Snake Run lives on.